Hi guys. So today I want to chat to you about what not to do in COVID times. And I think that I'm not alone in figuring this out. When COVID started, I was in lockdown and I was just about to start my business a bit more than just part-time. And I was one of those that listened to a lot of seminars, a lot of webinars about you can either choose to sit and do nothing and just wait for this to pass, or you can do something about it and you can take full advantage of the fact that times are changing, people are going online, all of that. And I was so hyped up about the fact that I was not going to be that person that sits and just waits for whatever is going to come. I've never been that person. And of course, I was going to be in the forefront of changing the way I did things, going more online, going to webinars and being this on social media a bit more, and really trying to target and seeing the opportunity of targeting a wider audience. And really, because we all had to go more online, even retailers, even like all the kind of businesses that could go online would need to in COVID times. And I really felt that, of course, coaching, it's quite easy to do online. So I took all of these tips and pointers and I listened to all of these webinars and seminars. And I was really, really, excited about the fact that I was supposed to do it anyway, but I was pushed even harder to do it. And that was all good, because it's either that or you sit and you just are a little bit depressed, or you sit and you just feel that the world is crumbling and you don't know what to do about it. And that's okay to feel. But I do promote that you act and that you try to find ways to live through this, because it's not going away anytime soon. So, adapt. That's just Darwinism, adapt or die, right? So I really wanted to do that, and I did it, and I had huge, goals, and part of me was just so excited about it. But the thing was that I kind of forgot that I was also at the same time battling with a lot of things in my life, a lot of safety, basic needs, like my safety. I didn't know where to live. I was in between 2 jobs, 2 apartments. I was 2 countries. Hello. I was really, and still am, quite, unsure of where I'm actually at. And I think a lot of us are feeling quite stressed and depressed, even though we have a house or a place to stay. That hasn't changed. Our family hasn't changed. I left my family in one country and I moved to my family in another country. I left my friends, like all the safety and all the knowns, everything that I knew that was my life. I changed as well. And then on top of that, I started a business. So I forgot that all of the basic needs were not there. And I think a lot of us can kind of feel the same, even though it's not as hectic maybe as moving countries and moving, whatever it is, whatever COVID has done for you, probably have been shaking some of your basic needs. And we don't love change as humans, and we don't really like the unknown. And this is so much unknown, like this whole thing. So I forgot that when I just tried to keep my eye on the prize, keep the eye on the opportunities that was out there, and it was time for me to grab them. And if not now, then when, and you start to feel like, it's almost like you want COVID to stay, just because you want that, unique selling point of like, okay, I know how to do this. And it's quite interesting, because then you forget, and I forgot what is actually the most important thing for me and for my coaching and how I've lived my life for a lot of years now, away from the achievement and just being, letting the doors open for me by just living my path. And I forgot how to just be me and just accept what is happening. Because with all of that basic needs, it does affect you. So whether you have to change jobs now, maybe you've lost your job, maybe someone in your near surroundings have lost a job, everything is very much, or just if you just had to change your office from being the office to home, like there's quite a lot of changes in our lives at the moment, and that is making us quite wobbly, you know, as human beings. So by not acknowledging that, you're kind of just ignoring a huge part of yourself, and that was what I was doing. I kept on just pushing, not really, I mean, kind of understanding logically why I was more tired, and why, you know, like it wasn't as fun anymore. And it was just too much of everything at once. So what I want you to take with you from this little chat is acknowledge the fact that everything is changing at the moment. And that's not always easy. Even if you feel that you're a human that kind of can deal with it okay, it's still hard. And that's okay. Everything is okay. Whatever you're feeling right now is okay. And I don't want you to sit on your sofa and just wait it out. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is act, but at the same time acknowledge that it's not as easy as before. And it will be easy again, but you just have to, you know, stick with it, accept, and forgive yourself for not being 100% right now. Whatever that is, if it's 100% of energy, 100% of your positive thinking, if it's 100% of you know, your good vibes and your all of that, you know, your productivity, it's okay. It's okay to not be 100% right now. Still go out, still do it, but don't push yourself, because at the end of the day, unfortunately, I think a lot of us are going to crash and burn, to be honest. I've been close. I am close, and that's why I'm taking a few days now off the grid and just being, because without that, I'm not going to be able to survive. So it's just important for you to just accept that whatever you're going through now, it's okay. And it will pass, and you will find the tools, even if the external environment is not going to change for a long time, you will find a way to adapt, but you don't have to push it. So I think that's what I want to, you know, patience is not my virtue, and it's very hard for most of us, especially if we're that go kind of person. It's hard to just sit. We feel that it's just sitting and waiting, but it's not. It's so much more than that. It's accepting yourself. It's forgiving yourself for not being as productive and good as you want right now, and just being, just observing. Right now is a time for observing, guys. That's the most important thing. Observe your life, your feelings, your emotions, your energy levels, how people are around you. Just observe for now. You don't have to take action all the time. So that's just some thoughts that I had a bit of an aha moment today, and just realizing that, you know what? You're being ridiculous, Sophie. Here you are trying to do everything at once. Again, we fall back. That's just how it is. And the most important thing is to catch yourself before it's too late. Lots of love to you all. And for those who are in Sweden, happy midsummer. Bye.